Cancer, hello, this is Torina. I'm here to do your November 2020 reading. Before I start, I would ask you to be extremely generous with me today. I'm asking you to subscribe and like. I am new to the YouTube channel, and so the way to grow my business, as I found out, is by getting likes and subscribes. It doesn't cost you anything, doesn't commit you to anything, doesn't obligate you, and it's free. It just helps my channel to grow. So if you are feeling generous today and would like to help me out, that would be great. Just push those buttons. So I'm going to just dive into this reading today. And this is a very general reading for Cancer for November 2020. At the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy that is surrounding you for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Queen of Pentacles is a very stable, centered, grounded queen. She is a queen because she's had her experiences. She's grown into being this queen. She is very connected to nature. She's very connected to the divine. She is abundance, in plural. She's very stable, she's centered, she's grounded. She really has a very good connection to the material physical world, and that's what she's all about. That includes money, finances, careers, jobs, families, homes, health, relationships, anything you can see, hear, feel, touch, smell in the physical material world. She is the queen of this world. When you see her in a reading, it is saying that you are embodying her attributes, or there's somebody in your circle or your tribe, whatever you say your community is, that has these attributes. Now, another way to read the Queen of Pentacles in a reading, and we'll see how it comes with your cards, is that she's all about self-nurture, self-care, and self-love. She's a very generous and abundant queen. But she has got her act together. She understands her own worth. She has self-respect, self-esteem. She's very confident. She knows her worth. And sometimes she does show up in some people's readings to let them know that maybe that's something that needs to be worked on. And the only reason I bring that up is because right here in the middle of your reading is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands means that you've overcome some challenges. There's been some obstacles, some challenges, maybe a little chaos, conflict. You've risen above it. You're still, still putting up with a little bit of it. It's not completely over yet. But you've got the high ground now. And you're standing up for yourself, and you're defending yourself. And you may even be going on the offense a little bit. This card is talking about, you finally got to where you have wanted to get to what you're fighting for. And this card is here to tell you not to give in now. Okay, no compromises now. Okay, you did really good to get where you're at. You need to stay high. Okay, maybe you can look at this as high vibrational. Okay. This queen is all about getting into a very high vibrational place. And this is, you're getting there. Don't lose it. Don't go backwards. Don't compromise. Don't give in. Stand your ground. So I'm going to start pulling, or I'm sorry, not pulling. I'm going to turn these cards over now because, ooh, what a great way to start. I pre-meditate, I pre-cut the cards, I pre-shuffle the cards, and I only take jumpers. So that's why I do this ahead of time. Sometimes it takes a while for the jumpers to all come out. So I've seen some of these cards, not all of them, depending on how they land. So let me just get a quick lay of the land here. Lay of the cards, I should say. Well, okay. All right, let's get into this. Normally this would be past, present, future. I'm going to read it like that. It doesn't mean it happened that way for you. You could be going through something in a different order, or I may talk about something that happened in the past when really it hasn't happened for you yet, but remember that time is fluid. You all have different circumstances, and this is a very, very general reading, right? So take whatever resonates. If it doesn't fit in your life, this isn't your reading. So we're going to start right off the bat with the past row. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Two of Pentacles. First of all, what is really great about this is that you have a blessing that came in from the universe. The universe said, hey, Cancer, we're going to give you this blessing, this gift. We think you deserve it, and it may, jumpstart you on your path that, you're supposed to be going on. So we're going to give you this blessing of Pentacles. Pentacles, as I talked about before, is the physical material world. It's all that stuff you can feel and touch and spend, and, it's just how we live on planet Earth. It's what makes us comfortable, what we like. The universe said, hey, I'm going to give this to you, And you look at this card and you can say, yes, I'm living in the Garden of Eden right here. I'm in a really good place. But then the universe says, tell you what, I'll give you this big Ace of Pentacles here if you go out of that garden gate. Now, that's talking about leaving your comfort zone, right? You're very comfortable right here, inside your own garden. You don't know what's outside that gate. I can see a couple mountains there. Mountains are all about little challenges. So the universe is saying, well, hey, maybe it's time. Here it is. Here's a big old blessing for you. Go take it and do what you need to do with this. And when you're on the right path, the universe will continue to give you blessings. When you're not charging ahead on the right path and sometimes going in a different direction, maybe it'll give you a little nudge once in a while. Excuse me one second. Sorry about that. I just realized how loud that was out there. Moving on to the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands talks about victory. There's a success of some sort. You want to celebrate a victory or a triumph. This could have another meaning that feelings are declared with somebody, and they're well received. But this is about a success. You definitely got something to celebrate. It's some sort of victory or triumph. The Two of Pentacles, again, Pentacles. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. This, again, is talking about, in the literal sense, this card talks about maybe having some challenges with money and finances, and you're juggling a little bit. But, there are other ways to read this card also. There's a whole bunch about this card to read, okay? On this card, we also see that there are some emotional highs and lows here also, okay? So you may be juggling some emotions. And remember, wands are about passion, creativity, inspiration, drive, fire, passion, passion, passion. So there's a chance that you are juggling your emotions. There's a chance you're juggling your money. Maybe you're trying to get in alignment. This person is doing this dance, trying to juggle too many things. Needs to get aligned, needs to get balanced here, because you can't keep up this juggling for very long. Something will give. Something will eventually give. Now, you do have the infinity symbol here. This is telling you that the universe has your back. The universe is with you. This is the continuity of life. It's never ending, right? It just keeps going. And the universe understands that, and you are doing a little jig here trying to balance things out. You're doing a lot of thinking about it, too. This isn't something that you're taking lightly. You are certainly thinking about this. This is something important. The number 2 is talking about a union of some sort. There's two things here, right? You've got two pentacles that you're juggling. If I'm going to go down here into the present tense, now we've got an 8 of Wands reversed, we've got the 7 of Wands, and we've got the King of Cups. Okay, so 8 of Wands reversed. 8 of Wands reversed, basically it's talking about delays, okay? in the upright position, this would be really good news coming in quickly, very quickly, you know. And wands, okay, so it's passionate, it's fire, it's quick movement, it's, you know, creation and inspiration and all that. But it has a lot to do with information coming in also, and passion. But anyways, in reversed, it's delays. You know, as much as I don't want to bring this up, but also it might have something to do with jealousy. There's a feeling that somebody could be jealous about something. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. You know if that fits for you or not. Seven of Wands we talked about. You've got the high ground. It took you a while to get to where you're at. You finally got the high ground, and you're claiming your spot here, and you're not going back. You know, the Queen of Pentacles here, we talked about maybe some, you know, nurturing of yourself, discovering, you know, your mettle, who you are, your self-respect, your confidence, self-confidence. You are a very generous and abundant queen here, and you know, you need to take care of yourself before you can ever take care of anybody else, and that's how for all of us in our world. So I'm getting the feeling here, and I'm getting chills, so I must be on the right track. I'm getting a feeling here that, you know, it's taken you a while to realize your self-worth, and you're finally getting there. And, you know, okay, this is starting to make a lot more sense now, because you're right next to a King of Cups. A King of Cups. Okay, so first of all, when you find a king in your reading, it usually, well, I'm just going to say, I don't know. Let's just say half the time it could be an actual person coming into your life, if not you. I'm saying this is somebody else. I'm really feeling that there is somebody in your life that, and it doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It could be a family member or a very close friend. It's somebody that you have some deep emotional feelings for. So it could be a lover, you know, but it doesn't have to be. It could be anybody that you're very, very close and have an emotional tie to. Somebody in your life that you really, you know, you have very deep feelings for this person, and this person actually has very deep feelings for you too. But this person does not know how to vocalize their feelings. They have a very difficult time expressing their feelings. A lot of emotions, very deep emotions. And they want to express. And their way of expressing is in different ways, okay? Maybe they, you know, fill your car with gas for you, or maybe they make you breakfast every morning, or maybe they take you, you know, somewhere really nice, or they buy you things. You know, it could be they are showing you their love and affection in other ways besides words. And maybe that was part of the problem. You know, maybe you weren't feeling as, you know, confident about this connection as you needed to be, because of the lack of vocalization from this person. If this is you taking on those attributes, then just know that, you know, it's okay to show your love. I mean, everybody loves to be shown their love and showered with affection and all that, but words really mean a lot. You know, it's nice to get gifts and all that, but, you know, just somebody telling you means so much. Oh, I'm getting all worked up. Okay. All of a sudden, I want to cry. Somebody loves you. Somebody has very deep feelings for you, but they're having a hard time telling you. Love yourself first, okay? Don't forget that. Just love yourself first, okay? Because when you love yourself, you emanate love. It's very attractive. It's extremely attractive, and it attracts more love to you. So get up here, you know, into this place where you're probably at right now, and love yourself. Take care of yourself. Stand your ground. You know, don't let somebody railroad you and run over you, okay? Because it looks like you've been juggling your emotions here. You're not really, no, you want this. You want to have a success. You want to have a triumph with this connection. I'll call this connection. And remember, I told you that the Eight of Wands is about really fast communication coming in. Well, it hasn't been coming in. There's been delays. And maybe it hasn't been coming in because this person just can't express themselves very well. If we jump down into the future cards, and again, like I said, remember, this is all fluid, okay? Time is fluid. You know, you have the Seven of Cups, which talks about lots of options. And not only is there a lot of options, but it's confusing. Okay, you may be a little bit overwhelmed because there's just too much. There's too much to pick from. It doesn't mean you have to pick one thing. Maybe you get to pick all of it. Maybe that's your Ace of Pentacles. It's giving you all these options, and you can have them all if you want. But it's overwhelming for you right now. And maybe it's overwhelming for you because you just don't have the confidence yet in yourself because of the lack of expression. You need to get this confidence built up. It will help you to make decisions. There's a lot on your plate here. There is so much to pick from. This is a really good place to be. We all like to have options, right? Slow down and take your time. Is this one of your options? Look at this Knight of Cups coming in towards you. This is new love coming in. The one thing that I would like to say about the Knight of Cups, most people look at it and it's like, oh, the knight in shining armor on the big white stallion. Looks good, right? He does look good. What you don't see about this Knight of Cups is, you know, he looks good to a lot of people. He can have his pick of a lot of people, okay? He or she, take it as it resonates with you. This is supposedly true love. It's sincere and it's honest. And maybe it is when he comes in. But I don't know who, you know, does he have a trail of, you know, past people he's brought his cup to? You know, this card signifies that there is love around you. You have love around you here with the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups is just a more immature energy. It's much more immature than the King of Cups, okay? Like I said, he comes in looking good. Supposed to be sincere, honest, and truthful. But remember here, you have a lot of options. And instead of, you know, just hurrying up and just picking one, you need to take your time. Slow down. Stop juggling. Take care of yourself. Get in alignment. Get yourself balanced, centered, and grounded so you can slow down and take one thing at a time. This card, I am really feeling you need to slow down before you jump into anything with this Knight of Cups. He may be a little bit too immature material for you. If you're learning to deal with a King of Cups here, who has very deep, deep affection and emotions for you, but just having a hard time expressing them, but you're learning how to deal with that and coming to terms with that, I don't know why you would want to go to a much more immature energy. Why start over, right? Who wants to train a new lover? I didn't say that. Okay, now, the Hierophant. Yay! Love the Hierophant. Okay, this is all about self-expression, self-expansion, transformation, really getting a feel for who you are. What do you believe? What is your philosophy of life? Connecting with the spiritual. Okay, this is about expansion of your mind. Maybe you're taking some classes. Maybe you're taking a seminar. Maybe you're meeting up with some new people that are going to expand your mind in a new way with a new club, or maybe you're exploring different options with religion or spiritual growth in some way. Maybe you have a mentor or an educator of some sort. But I see this as commitment. And this card is here to say that keep going with your spirituality. Try and expand your mind a little bit. You know, there are a lot of options out there. Oops, look at that. You got a lot of options right here. There's a lot of options right here. And you know what? What I'm seeing in this reading is that you are growing the right way. And I'll say that and point this out to you right now. You have in your wands, you have the 6, the 7, and the 8 of wands. That's a very natural progression, and that is really, really great to see. Okay, when you see the numbers going that way, that is wonderful. And the 7 again is, I don't know if I pointed this out, the number 7 is about possibilities and potential. You know, this is all about possibilities and potential. This is, look at, there's another 7, possibilities and potential again, right here. So I see that you are going the right way. It looks like you're right in the middle of expanding your mind, looking at really what is going on in your world so that you can stop this juggling, slowing down your pace so that you can make a very good informed decision about what you want, and connecting with the divine. And when you connect with the divine, you will get all the answers that you need and what you want. This is a really wonderful reading, Cancer. I see so much growth here. This is really wonderful. You know, growth is hard, right? It can be challenging. And yes, I do see some challenges and some obstacles here, but nothing you can't handle, especially with the universe here giving you this fabulous blessing. Stay high vibe and stay in this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is going to bring you a long ways. Know your worth. Stand up for yourself and don't give in. You know your worth. Okay, I do take a card from the Energy Oracle deck, and it's a jumper also. I don't pick it. It comes out. And today, oh, nice. Okay, it's another 7. Look, 3 and 4, 7. Possibilities and potential. And look what it says. Door to personal healing and happiness. Here it is. You're healing. You're working on your self-nurturing right here. Absolutely. And happiness. Well, you've got so many options. You've got the divine bringing in all these blessings to you. And then you've got this wonderful expansion here. Okay, I'm going to put this right on top of the other 7. How many 7s do you have? 7, 7. You got another 7. 3 7s. So real quick, let me read this to you before I go. New beginnings in your personal life. Yeah. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with the continued action and optimistic expectations. You know, one thing I will point out that I didn't point out before because I wasn't thinking along those lines is the pentacles here, when you're juggling pentacles, it can be you trying to decide on where you're going to live. This could signify maybe some sort of movement on your part. This card is about movement, and this card is about homes. You know, homes is one of the things in the material physical world. I didn't point that out because I was so enthralled with all the wands and cups that you had. I really went towards the, you know, emotions, love, and passion in this reading. But take it as it resonates for you. You're definitely opening a door to personal healing and happiness. No doubt. That's all over this reading. I congratulate you, Cancer. This is wonderful. And, you know, I'll wish you much love and light, and I'll catch you in the next 2 weeks.